life is great. Very much like God got this. Y'all. Oh my gosh. 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 Today is Wednesday, June the 8th, 2022. And I just received my offer letter for a new position. Well, for a new job, a new company, a new position, all of that. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. If you can't tell by past videos, I'm gonna just say it here. My time has been up. Like, I've been ready to leave where I currently am for a minute now. And when I say a minute, I'm talking the last 2 years, throughout almost the entire pandemic. God is so good. He's so faithful. I cannot express just how excited I am for this new adventure. I've been in my current employer for, it'll be 6 years this year in November. There's really a lot that I could say that I won't, because there's no point in doing all of that. I'm gonna keep it classy. You know, I'm gonna keep it clean, PG. I've prayed about it. I've cried about it. I've vented about it. So thank you to my friends, to my boyfriend, to my mama for listening to my rants. The days where I just wanted to quit and just like say F this, log off right now. Y'all can have this computer. I'm so excited. The process was super quick, but the recruiter reached out like maybe on a Wednesday, last Wednesday. On Friday, he said he'll hit me up on Monday to talk about the role and things more. We did that on Monday. On Tuesday, I had an actual interview. And then today on Wednesday, they offered me the freaking position. And it is a come up. I'm actually super interested in the job role. The pay, okay, we talking another bracket. It's been a long time coming. I really felt like I've never been able to land a job that truly required me to, like, I don't know, like really required me to, I don't know how to say this without making it seem like I'm downplaying the roles, but it's just like it's never been challenging enough. I'm just thankful. I'm just so thankful. Like, God, you are so good. So yay. Now the only thing is I won't be starting the job until August, so I have a little bit of time. I haven't decided whether I'm going to put in a 2-week notice, a 1-week notice, or 1-day notice if y'all piss me off or what, but I'm going to try to do the right thing, which is a 2-day notice. A 2-week notice, my bad. And I'm going to take you guys along on this journey. I'll keep you updated. All right, so hey guys, I am just so excited. I'm so happy. I am currently still waiting for my background check to go through with the new job. I'm excited to quit my current job. I may talk more about it in another, well, later on in this video, because I don't know I'm just tracking it as it goes. So I may talk more about it, but you guys know when you just been praying for something, just been waiting for something for so long, and finally doors started to open. But I also want to share with you guys, so for the last 21 days, and I wasn't sure whether or not I should talk about this because I just wasn't sure, right? But as I've read more and understood more, it's okay for me to talk about it now that I'm outside of the 21-day period. Now that I have a testimony, basically, I just want to be able to help anyone else. So for the last 21 days, I have been fasting from May the 31st until June the 20th. I did 21 days of fasting. And what I decided to fast from was meat. And at the time, when I said meat, I also meant like seafood as well. So like, you know, salmon, shrimp, all of that, beef, pork, chicken, everything except for, you guys know, chicken sausage was the only thing that I kept in my diet that was a meat. And I also gave up caffeine, coffee, pre-workout, anything under that group. And then also any type of alcohol, wine, liquor, shots, mimosa, champagne, anything over here I gave up as well for the 21 days. So I gave up those 3 things and then anything that fell underneath it, with the exception of chicken sausage. So I was gifted this book. It's called Fasting, like over 10 years ago. And I've always held on to it. I've read it a few times, maybe once or twice before, but it's been a tremendous help. If you are new to fasting, if you want to get into fasting, if even seasoned, I feel like people who fast all the time, like this is a great book. It's a great guide as well. When I tell y'all, God is so amazing. He is so good. Like, from literally the beginning of the fast all the way through, like, doors kept opening. This job, I didn't even have to apply for this job. My dad asked me the other day, because I told my dad on Father's Day about me getting the new job, and he was like, so you just applied and they, you know, they reached out or whatever. And I was like, you know what? I didn't even apply for the job. Recruiter actually reached out to me, and I was like, when he said that, I was like, whoa, I didn't even realize I didn't even apply for this. Like, I still haven't applied. I never applied for it. And it was just like from the beginning of the fast, and I want to say this happened maybe on day 2 or 3 of the fast, that the recruiter reached out. Like, God has been opening up so many doors, like even with brand collaborations and how I feel and how I'm dealing with certain things, and releasing certain relationships, releasing certain feelings and emotions, releasing certain parts about me that I was struggling with. Just clarity and really spending time with God. Like, I enjoy it so much. Like, I look forward to, like, I'm just so thankful. And so I encourage anyone to fast. I didn't realize how important it was until I started to feel it. I got to this point in May. I'm pretty sure it had been building up, but in May I got to this point where I just felt so frustrated, so overwhelmed, so confused, so exhausted, so pulled in so many different directions. Like, just everything was falling apart. Like, just falling apart, it seemed like. I remember feeling like, for the first time in a long time, or at least knowing that I felt it, I felt a need to fast. I was like, maybe I should fast. And then it just so happened that my cousin, she has a platform called Positioning for Purpose, and I was in one of the Facebook lives, and she was like, Jasmine, you know what you need to do. I'm pretty sure you've felt a need to fast. And I was like, I have. And so that was just the confirmation I needed. And I want to say the following week, I started the fast. And it has been life-changing. It has been necessary. It has been needed. And I didn't realize how important fasting was. Like, the word says to give, to pray, and to fast. Those are the 3 chords. I'm no pro. I'm no expert of the Bible or fasting of any of this. I am only trying to get better and closer to God each and every day. But it's so important. I give sometimes with... I give a lot of times without even people knowing that it's me. I pray, not probably as much time as I should, and I'm doing better with studying God's word. But fasting was something I rarely did. Like, I haven't fasted so long, and I tried it at the beginning of the year, because, you know, the beginning of the year, the church does it. You do it for 21 days. But when you do it on your own because you feel that need and that calling and that pull, that's when, like, I feel like it's different. It's very intimate. And it's, of course, during this time, like, no one knew I was fasting other than my boyfriend, because he was wondering why I wasn't doing certain things that I normally do, like drinking coffee. Like, he makes me a cup of coffee every morning, so I was like, no, I'm good, or just different things. And when it came to meat, I was already trying to let go of meat before I even began to fast. I just knew that, like, if I fast, I was definitely going to give it up, because I can't go, like, I can't tell God, like, I'm about to do this and then go back. I mean, I've done it plenty of times, yes, but, like, I was for sure, like, basically it was important for me to stick to my word and to rely on God during this time versus giving in and just eating or drinking the things that I wanted to, just because I was tired, just because I had something to celebrate. Like, all right, let's go get drinks. Like, no thank you. Like, I don't know, but this time has been absolutely amazing. I feel closer to God. I feel more aligned. I'm trying to think of what else, but I just know there's been so many blessings that have poured out of this fasting, and I don't believe that the door of those blessings is closed. Like, and of course, I'm going to continue to work on my relationship with God, but I'm saying all of this to say, like, I'm encouraging whoever needed the confirmation, or if you didn't even know, or whatever it is, like, fasting is so important. I never realized until my big age of 30. Like, I knew about it. I did it a few times, but, like, the importance of it. I won't say I did fasting the way that some people do, or the way it was always done in the Bible, like a partial fast, a full fast. There's one other one, a normal fast or something, like where I'm giving up food for entire X amount of time and stuff. And I'm not saying I won't ever do that, but this is what I needed to do for me in this space. So I'm so thankful for all of the blessings that came out of it. Like, God is just absolutely amazing, and I know there's, like, it doesn't end here. There's so much more he wants to do in my life. I just have to be obedient and do the things that I need to do, and I'm just so thankful and so happy. So this is probably going to be the longest portion of the segment of everything is under this title of this video with the job, with me quitting my job. I'm gonna go eat my yogurt now because it's been sitting here, and I'm gonna go work out. This is the first time in a very long time that I've been so ready to work out. Working out hasn't been my favorite thing to do recently, and today I feel very inspired to. I haven't recorded a workout in like a week and a half, 2 weeks. I feel inspired today. I feel encouraged today. I feel, coming out of this fast, I feel very alive, very much filled with expectancy, very much life is great, very much like God got this. Like, despite what it looked like, despite what it felt like, despite what it sounded like God got this, and I'm releasing it. That everything is working out for my good, even things that have hurt me over the past 21 days, or things from my past that still bother me, that are hurt, that's pain, that are apologies I've never gotten, that are things that just haven't worked out the way I anticipated them to. I've let go of, like I have to, and God is doing a thing in me, and I'm so thankful. I'm just coming in to give a quick update. So I don't have the news I was expecting to have by today. However, no news is better than bad news, right? So yeah, it's okay. However, I have not heard back on my official start date yet for the job. My background check is taking longer than expected because I forgot to put in some information that I guess was kind of vital to the process. So yeah, I'm just waiting for everything to go through before I put in my 2-week notice. Trying to be smart about this because, honey, my heart really wants me to go ahead and put in my 2-week notice right now. It wanted me to put it in 2 weeks ago. So I'm just trying to wait this out, but I am very excited. I also wanted to share with you guys, because I forgot this part in my last clip. This month also, well, in June, like, one of my goals were to have at least one online client, and I had the most consultations I've had since I've been in Houston. Like, growing your clientele after you move somewhere can be difficult, and I was just so thankful because, like, God, like, you did that. Like, and this is again all doing like the fasting process, well, not process, but during the fasting time, and it was just like God really unlocked some doors and some blessings just like poured out on your girl, you feel me? So that's, I didn't want to forget about those blessings. But I also want to do a quick recap of June. So not only did that happen, there were a few things that I'm very excited about. Like, my goals, well, I've updated them to my July goals now, but I wanted to reach 12,000 followers on TikTok. I wanted to reach 500 subscribers on YouTube, and I wanted to reach 3,000 followers on Instagram. And again, I just want to make this very clear. I don't want to reach these things just to say I have X amount of followers, subscribers. I want to reach those numbers because I want to, one, know that my hard work is paying off as far as the content that I put out. 2, that I'm still able to educate and inspire and motivate people. And 3, to be able to get a better reach, because I mean, there's only so much you can do sometimes with a smaller community. Some people are going to be there for different reasons, but of course I want to do online. I want to be a coach. I want to coach full-time. I want to train full-time. So that also means I have to be able to have a reach. And then also I want to just build a community, honestly, where I can support and uplift women. I mean, I want to uplift women and men, but women are my priority because, like, I love y'all. Like, y'all are dope. I'm gonna say my God came through, okay? So for TikTok, I ended up reaching, in June, I had reached 9,000 subscribers on June the 2nd. So from June the 2nd, where I was at 9,000 followers on TikTok, I ended the month with 19 something. So I grew 10,000 followers in 1 month. Wow. As far as Instagram, y'all, it was so crazy because, you know, y'all know Instagram is so hard to grow. Like, especially nowadays, like, it's difficult to get some traction on Instagram. And I had like 27, maybe 28,000. I wish 2,700 followers, and I was like, there's no way I'm gonna make it to 3,000. Like, how? Like, you've never grown that many. You've been stuck in 2,000 something for years now. Y'all, tell me why I hit 3,000 on June the 29th, and now I have 31 something. I'm just like, God, like, that was him because it wasn't me. And then lastly, of course, my goal on YouTube was 500 subscribers. Your girl is at 531, I think. And that's mind-blowing because YouTube is really Like, it's really difficult, so I'm really thankful. But again, it's not about the numbers, it's about building a community, and I want to be able to do all the things I mentioned before, you know, educate, inspire, encourage. I just want to be able to train, and this is the way I see fit, like, to go about it, like, be able to hopefully provide substance to you guys. And in return, there are people along the way who value the things I put out enough to trust me to train them and help them reach their fitness goals. But yeah, I just had to give you guys a quick update because, like, God was so, like, well, he's always good, but like that, it was just mind-blowing. Like, June was really a mind-blowing month for me. Like, God moved so much, and it's just not about like social media. Like, he moved in so many ways. There will probably only be one more update to this video because I didn't even expect it to be as long as it is now. But I'll come back when everything's official, when I put in my 2-week notice, like all of that stuff. So stay tuned. Stay tuned, my girl. Stay tuned, my boy. This will probably actually close out this whole entire vlog here, but basically I put in my 2-week notice today, y'all. And I thought that I was going to be very much so emotional or like hesitant and like, oh, but I wasn't. I did it and I feel great about it. I have peace about it. Like, I'm okay with it. One of the reasons I'm saying that is because you guys know that I got the other job, right? Well, there's been some fluctuation or changes with my start date. So that's very much still like in the air. But y'all, I had to. Like, I was finally at a place where it was like, I'm not angry. Like, I'm not quitting out of frustration and anger. It's like I gave up. Like, I just can't do it anymore. I just simply can't. And it just basically comes down to management sucks. I feel like how they treat us to a certain extent sucks. It's not like a sweatshop or anything, so like it's not that bad, but it's just not that great. Like, it's really not. Being promoted, like, what's it called? Just basically, that just seemed like it was never going to happen. I've been at this company for 6 years in November. In November it would have been 6 years, and then I've been in this specific department in this role since 2019. 3 years, a little over 3 years, like 3 years and like 4 months. I'm over it. I can't. Like, you want me to stay this entire time and do the same thing? It's very mundane, very repetitive, and y'all, life is too short. Like, that's really the message I've been getting lately, and I just gotta spread my wings and go and trust God. Like, that's really all I'm doing at this point. I'm trusting God. Like, I'm giving it to him. He has always worked it out, always. Like, when I moved to Georgia back in 2014, I moved with no job. Like, I mean, and my savings account was boof. Like, it was popping, so it held me down. But it was up until the very last month that I did not have. Like, that would have been my last month where I didn't have any more money. And the thing is, I don't ever remember actually worrying either. But it was that very month that God came through and gave me my first job there. I don't know, so I trust him. Like, God has never let me down. I trust him even with this right here, that things are going to work out exceptionally well. Because why not? But yeah, I just got to the point. Life is too short. Like, I'm really sitting in this house for 40 hours a week, being miserable for what? For what? Life's about living. So, like, I don't know when my other job starts. I mean, I do want to find out, but it is what it is. And yeah, your girl is free as a bird. So I'm just gonna go ahead and upload this video as it is. Like, I put in my 2-week notice today. I can't wait to make content. Like, you know what, let me switch over, because this is the end of this vlog, but now I'm finishing another vlog that you'll see after this one. But I know this was quite a long process, and I hope this video isn't too long, but this is where we're at with it.